One day you're going to be so successful, and then the losses won't even matter. Choose people who choose you, but also choose people who treat you with kindness and compassion. Being alone is much better than feeling alone in a relationship. Psychology says the longer you hide your feelings for someone, the harder you fall for that individual. He who has injured thee was either stronger or weaker than thee. If weaker, spare him; if stronger, spare thyself. Don't worry if they laugh at your current situation. They are laughing to cover up their fear. They already know that you can surpass what they have achieved. Life is like a play. It's not the length, but the excellence of the acting that matters. Guys really admire girls that they like, even if they are not that much pretty. A man has more chances to attract a woman if he wears the color blue. Pay attention to how a girl stands. If she crosses her arms and her legs, it's a strong sign of rejection. Men tend to lower their tone when they talk to someone they love. Say no and see how bad they can speak about you, and show respect for yourself and others, including those who are different from you. Be gentle and kind to yourself as you maneuver these changes. Never forget that walking away from something unhealthy is brave. Always stay true to yourself, because there are very few people who will always be true to you. Studies show that, on average, a crush only lasts 4 months. If the crush still continues, it means you are in love. You are lonely not because no one needs you, but because you care about who is next to you. Don't wait. Go around and get what you want. Believe me, no one's coming to give it to you. Nothing hurts more than wiping your own tears, knowing that you can't tell anyone about the things you were crying about. If you want to know if someone loves you, look at his or her eyes. The pupil expands as much as 45% when we are in love. Sadness can be addictive. We spend too much time dwelling in sorrow that we almost forget about the good things coming tomorrow. You should never feel like you have to convince someone of your worth. You matter. You are more than enough. Stop being afraid of what could go wrong and start being excited about what could go right. Giving a hint that he or she is single or available is usually a strong sign of this person being interested. Toxic people are only toxic until you don't take them personally, until you don't allow their negativity to exhaust or drain you. We should not, like sheep, follow the herd of creatures in front of us, making our way where others go, not where we ought to go. Don't let yourself be controlled by 3 things: people, money, or past experiences. If you are crushing on someone, there is an 80% chance that person is crushing on you as well. You cannot break someone who found strength from within their own destruction. For those who forget the past, neglect the present, and fear the future, life, if well lived, is long enough. Almost everyone is broken, some by others, some by their own challenges. When a man is in a room full of people, he will point his belly button towards the person he is most attracted to. You never have to prove yourself or explain yourself to anyone. Simply be true to yourself without harming others. Wish people well who misunderstand you. Every bad situation will have something positive. Even a dead clock shows the correct time twice a day. Associate with people who are likely to improve you. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Men tend to lie to make themselves look better, while women usually lie to avoid hurting people's feelings. Even the nicest people have their limits. Never take them for granted. It's okay. Let people misunderstand you. The person who matters most in your life is the one looking back in the mirror. Until we have begun to go without them, we fail to realize how unnecessary many things are. We've been using them not because we needed them, but because we had them. Sometimes the people who don't talk to you are the ones that really want you. When you become really close to someone, you can hear their voice in your head when you read their text. Psychology says one of the hardest tasks for the human mind is convincing yourself that you no longer care. If you really want to escape the things that harass you, what you're needing is not to be in a different place, but to be a different person. A person who truly loves you will be angry at you for so many things, but never leave you. Stay away from people who act like a victim in a problem they created. Everything comes with an expiry date, even the bad times. Don't ever save anything for a special occasion. Being alive is a special occasion. One of the biggest mistakes girls always make is falling too hard for a guy. If someone treats you badly, just remember that there is something wrong with them, not you. Normal people don't go around destroying other human beings. The way you look at the world is exactly how it will appear to you. So remember that this life really is what you choose to make of it. Enjoy present pleasures in such a way as not to injure future ones. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Studies have suggested that gifted people often have bad handwriting because their brains are working faster than their hands. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality. Be with someone who motivates you to do better in life. Jealousy can hide in compliments, envy can hide in support, and hate can hide in love. So just because they're giving it to you doesn't mean they have it for you. Trust their energy, not their words. According to studies, bad and messy handwriting is a sign of high intelligence, meaning your pen cannot keep up with your brain. If you want to know if someone truly loves you or not, just see one thing: where they stand for you in times of trouble. Acknowledging when someone or something is unhealthy for you is brave. It may not be that easy to simply walk away, so taking tiny steps towards your freedom involves a lot of courage. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. Alcohol doesn't make you forget anything. When you get blackout drunk, the brain temporarily loses the ability to create memories. If you live in harmony with nature, you will never be poor. If you live according to what others think, you will never be rich.